Today we're going to be building a mini butterfly garden with things from Colesville Nursery. First, we're going to be talking about and planting some dill. That's one of their favorite foods once they've turned into a butterfly. They even like when they sprout a flower. Also delicious on your own food. Fennel, another great culinary treat for you as well as the butterflies. They love them when they bolt into flowering and as they're just foliage. Zizia Aurea, another classic. This is for black swallowtails. This is one of their favorite host plants. You will definitely get some black swallowtails if you let the golden Alexander or Zizia Aurea be a part of your garden. Last but not least, a nice quart-sized Echinacea with some great height to it so the butterflies can actually see it out in your garden. These long blooming nectar-filled flowers will give them all the food they need throughout their breeding process and the rest of their life cycle. That way ensuring you have plenty of butterflies to enjoy for the rest of the season. Let's plant this up. You always want to make sure on these tightly bound roots that you break it up nice and good. You want your plant to know that it's got room to grow. When you let the roots stay all bunched up like they were in their original pot, sometimes they don't realize they're in a bigger place, and that can cause what we call root binding and eventual death in the plant. It may look okay for a little while, but eventually he will die. Since he's so nice and big, I'm probably going to make him the backdrop to my planting here. So he's going to go back here for you guys. I'm just going to lay him down in a little bit of soil that I've added for right now. Next, I'm going to make sure the dill is in the foreground. Fennel is going to go on the side. And Zizia Aurea will be nestled in the side here. Let's see how many roots he's got. He is not nearly as root bound. As you can see, it's falling apart, so we don't need to really tear at that as much. It's good to only fill your pot with soil about halfway up. That way you can fill in as you go and things aren't over potted. You want to make sure there's plenty of oxygen and air inside the pots for roots to grow. Dill, also newly rooted, easy to break up. We're going to leave him mostly together. Fennel, he's nice and pot bound, so we're going to go ahead and rip him up. The bottom roots don't matter nearly as much. They're usually what help a plant stay anchored in the ground. It's really so you can rip that right off, those little mats. It's really the top roots that need to know that they have room to grow. Those are what we call the feeder roots, the ones that tack on nutrients the fastest and will start helping your plant live in the area that you've put it in. So we're going to add some Coco Loco bush stocked or Fox Farm soil to this planting here. Almost any potting soil will do, compost, manure, as long as it's aged. You can use homemade compost. These plants are not too picky. That's what makes it so easy and fun. They're all pretty drought tolerant as well. You can definitely go away for a day or two, forget about it one day, and they will be there waiting for you. They may look a little sad and wilted, but they will be okay. So, there. It's our little butterfly garden. This will fit on any balcony or patio.